And we're back with the second round. We have Bryan Horstmann against Justin Paul. Justin on an old deck in the form of Abzan Company, good old Melita plus Chord and Kitchen Things, as long as Versitus here, gain infinite life. And Bryan on a new deck that arrived after the unbannings of Bloodblade Elf and Jace the Mindsalter in form of Red Green Eldrazi. Pretty powerful deck. I've seen it a couple of times in camera.
It's exceptional against opposing creature-based decks.
Plays cards like Serum Powder, get a free mulligan until they get Eldrazi
It's the
Temple.
obligated that gets you, man. It's a 3/1 haste. You can kick it to staple an act of treason / threaten effect to it. That bit is uncounterable, by the way.
Yeah, it's an on-cost trigger, and you get to pay for.
Yeah. So
Both players down to 6. Bryan unfortunately did not get Serum Powder in his opening hand.
So he just has to mulligan like a regular boy. How many Serum Powders are there?
I believe 4.
Okay. It's a mana rock?
It's a mana rock, but okay,
Yeah.
the reason that you want the Serum Powder, I'm actually not sure if he's playing Serum Powder. I don't see any. He may not own
No,
Serum Powder.
zero Serum Powders.
Okay, so the general aim of the deck is get Serum Powder, mulligan until you get Eldrazi Temple, win.
Sure, such the fast Eldrazi deck. Trying to recreate Eldrazi Winter.
It's been putting up some decent results online.
Justin down to 6 cards, I believe.
He's down to 5 now. We're both down to 6.
5, okay. Reasonable looking hand for Bryan. And I'd keep that as Justin as well. 2
Yeah,
lands.
down to 5. You can't really afford to go lower.
I don't think he even bothered scrying. Since he had that fetch land and he was going to play 1 drop, so you don't care. Makes no difference whatsoever. Please shuffle.
Yeah, ideally should shuffle his deck.
There we go.
Turn 1 Forest into Ancient Stirrings. Oh, sure, Noble Irock.
I also have one. Justin's on 17 points of life. Is he
Not too sure if
awful?
Justin knows what deck his opponent's playing.
Well, he shouldn't really. It's not late enough in
And
the day.
he's looking at the
He's
forest.
just reading the forest very carefully.
There's a lot of text on there.
I think that's something they should have done with the... Maybe they'll do it with the next unset. Just a full text forests, you know, with every, like that whole rules section from how lands function, just that rules text on the basic land. So you got nothing but words.
I mean, could be interesting in its own right.
Yeah. Really novel. Like, what does this do? It's a basic land, but it's got so many words on it.
Got Plusen Forest, and now that's going to be turned into a matter reshaper.
Ha! How's that, eh? Ironically, the pain lands now make 3 relevant colors. Just better in this deck.
And Justin does have Malija here, so
Yeah, and he's got the chord. Like,
he's literally a land away from winning, and he doesn't have that land. Attacks for 3.
yeah, well,
Do
why
you block
wouldn't
here
he?
to draw a card? Seems like he is going
Maybe
to
he
block
flips
and
a
draw a
bond.
card. Flips an
Okay, so
Ancient
stirrings. I'll take the stirrings. We cast that.
Justin goes up to 21.
It's not a permanent. He doesn't get to cast it.
Yeah.
Sure.
Untap, draw. Another Noble Hierarch.
No,
No,
there's
it
a
does
Malira
not,
involved.
doesn't Malira.
Sorry, Frond.
I do believe Bryan does have the ball in hand.
Yeah, I think he's just gonna let it go. Stir.
It's going to be a bit of a problem
There's a
if
smasher.
Bryan decides to not bolt it this turn while his opponent's tapped out.
I can do it on the stack.
The thing is, if he does it say if
Just
he
deal
bolts
with
badly,
the
basically,
Malira.
then he has choices here. He can't really play Eldrazi Obligator without leaving up alt, so he may just be forced to.
I think he just plays the other hierarch.
Plays the second Hydrock, plays
Look,
the second.
it's a scary thing to be looking at. It's Sphinx plus Malira. You know he's one off. If he taps out, he loses. And that's unfortunate.
Yeah, he already played a land this turn, so he can't play the.
Yeah, he's just got to let it go. You could put down the Noble Hierarch if he wants to.
I think there's no point not putting down Hydrock
Yeah.
here. I mean, he could both play the Hydrock and the second Ancient Stirrings, just to make use of all his mana.
Yeah,
So it's really going to be important when Bryan uses this bolt.
That Thought Not Seer looks good. Looks very good. See, had it been a Thought Not Seer that I had to cast, I might have done that.
Yeah.
Just to get some info on my opponent's hand. But, I mean, if you see Viscera Seer plus Court of Calling, you're dead anyway. So maybe just hold up the bolt.
Tax for 1. Oh no, play the second Hydrock. Passes turn.
Sure.
Top deck's a land.
On the stack, he should probably be killing that Malira. There she goes.
I think that Justin was a bit too hasty there.
Does he have a protection spell?
He does not.
Yeah. I think, like, he could just play a bit of a waiting game there.
Yeah, he could have just
Bryan might have been
played
inclined to cast that end of turn, and then Justin just goes to infinite life at that point.
I think he's supposed to attack for 4 there.
Just send in the kitchen finks. I mean, what is the white mana doing for him anyway?
Like, you may as well play your Scavenging Ooze.
Yeah.
Your opponent could Thought Not Seer, you may as well empty your hand.
He did see the Thought Knot. So
yeah.
It takes another 3 points of damage there, going down to 18.
Unfortunate turn of events here. Justin with a mult of 5.
Very close to comboing off, like right on schedule. But yeah, a little too eager.
Because he could have easily
just Bloodbraid. And there's Thought Not Seer mana plus holding up red and attacking for a lot. I think he's just gonna play the Bloodbraid Elf. Do we want information? No, his opponent's hand.
Yeah, his opponent has no hand, so may as well play the Bloodbraid. Like, you're going to lose to
do you obligate
the Fumble Piece anyway.
Do you obligate the Viscera Seer and eat it?
That is what he could be considering here.
Yeah, because Justin will just sacrifice it in response. But I mean, it's a removal spell in that situation.
He's going to cast the Bloodbraid, I think.
He's considering it. I want to kill the Viscera Seer.
The Thought Knot.
I want to kill the Viscera Seer here.
I think your line is probably the safest line.
Yeah, it just stops him from, because the creatures aren't super threatening. I mean, that Scavenging Ooze is good, but there's minimal food for it at the moment.
And Bryan is going down. He's on 80 at the moment. Because he took 2 points.
Where's the bolt?
The bolt is going to probably fly at Scavenging Ooze, maybe?
It's got no mana. We've got ways to deal with the Viscera Seer later. So yeah, that's...
He's going to sack in response, right to the bottom. Attack for 5.
Smash.
It's a pretty big Bloodbraid.
Oof, Bloodbraid Elf.
Top decks Viscera here.
That's neat. But he knows the Thought Not Seer is there, so he has to play.
He has to just cost
it. Gives him some redundancy though, because now the Obligate is not as good.
There's no point not casting this card. I don't know why he's thinking. Maybe he's thinking about, do I attack first before casting it? I think you're going to attack anyway, because you will never properly block against double Hydrock. So he attacks for 4. Bryan is going to go down to 14.
RG Eldrazi. Hey, it's just a good old-fashioned beats deck with a bit of disruption. I mean, it's great. I like it so much. I haven't really looked at the deck list, but it's got a set of Sol lands in the form of Eldrazi Temple. But otherwise, it's doing super fair things. It's just attacking really. Bloodbraid Elf a little unfair, I suppose, but not in terms of the way we generally
Brand
describe unfair
should
things.
actually be on 13, just to...
Oh, because of the pain over there. He did take damage from his Corpus Forest.
No, wait, never mind. It is on 14. That second bolt was off the Bloodbraid Elf.
Fair. But he had to take a point of damage.
Yeah, he took 2 points only.
Obligator.
And he's going to...
Is he going to take the Hierarch and attack for 6? I don't think so.
Phase 2 for the Obligator's effect. Takes the Kitchen Finks. Move to combat. Attacks for 9.
Justin should have sacrificed the Finks in response.
I think so too, because it comes back against 2 life. Now he's going to go down to 4.
And he has a blocker.
The thing is, he doesn't want to lose Finks because that's his only out here.
Fair enough. So he needs a Malira or some, collected company.
So he wins with Cord, he wins with Melito
or a Lucky Coco.
Or a Lucky Coco, effectively.
He's got a lot of outs. He actually does have many ways out of this. He's got sufficient mana.
I think he's got
to cast all of the outs.
Exactly 10 outs.
That's a lot. It's quite a bit.
I don't think this is right though. This block to save 3 points here.
You can block with one of them.
The thing is,
you should have sacked that before the damage as well.
He wants to kill the creature.
Yeah, but his Visceracy was going to die anyway, so why not just sacrifice to scry that to the bottom? I think he's a little rattled, just making some awkward decisions.
I don't think he's used to playing against this deck. I don't think most people will be. This deck is...
It's just, I attack you again.
So the issue with this play,
again.
His opponent has a lot of haste creatures. And I mean a lot of haste creatures. The Reality Smashes.
It's probably going to be a smasher. I mean, no, it's just another temple.
But attack for 5.
Justin down to a
Block
single Hierarch.
Sack. It's a Coco on top of the deck.
Sure.
Thought not Seer just as a 4/4.
Okay, let's see if he gets this. I mean, if he cracks the fetch line, which he shouldn't.
Untap.
Grab it.
Draw.
Okay.
The fact that he's saying I'm not going to fetch is
it's like he's obligated to say that.
It's like, okay, I definitely have a Coco.
Or something I need on top. Either one. Bryan doesn't have any removal in hand. He's also empty. But let's see what this Coco brings.
So here's the question.
He's got to cost it now. I wouldn't wait. I mean, I wouldn't be interested in waiting. I'd cost it right away.
Collect company.
1. Annie.
That's an unoffensive. That's the game.
It's not the game. It's just infinite life.
It's the game. The Eldrazi deck has no way
It's just damage. Yeah, it just deals damage.
It has no actual way of winning through infinite life.
Bryan's head drops in disappointment. Yeah, I'm just gonna wiggle the Kitchen Finks up and down 1,000 times.
And then attack you for 3. Not really.
Yeah, the Finks has died.
There's no Hierarch anymore, I forgot.
Scries the Ewit. What are we doing? Does he
He's
have
gonna scry the thingy to the top, the deal 2.
I think he just put it at the bottom of his... No, he didn't, yeah. Is he playing one? No Murderous Red Cap?
Don't see a red cap.
What is he fetching here?
Well, Brand's scooping anyway. But I actually have no idea what he's gonna fetch up.
I don't think it particularly matters.
What I think is actually gonna happen is he's going to get infinite pulse to trigger. Oh, he can't. So basically, he gets to Melita and then infinite pulse the trick. That's
Yeah.
why that could happen.
What does Bryan have? Yeah.
Well, we may as well have a look at the deck list. Works.
Cage. Functional. Powerful.
Graphic
Engineered
is Cage, which you can
explosives, good.
fetch.
Scavenging
Explosives.
Ooze. Relic of Progenitus. He's got plenty. We just have to see what the idea is here.
His opponent has Selfless, but it doesn't really help.
Yeah. The paths are useful.
It's like the paths are okay.
Just dilutes-
Maelstrom Pulse is probably okay. Force of Pontiff might surprisingly be okay. His opponent has a bunch of 1 toughness creatures. As weird as it
Hierarchs and
sounds.
Obligators. What else is there? Yeah, it's just Hierarchs and Obligators actually.
Like the Selfless Spirit could be useful because it saves his combo.
Yeah, it does a little against Dismember, but it does.
He hasn't
beat
seen
the
a Dismember
bolts.
though, so he shouldn't expect it to be there.
I always expect Dismember. I mean, it's Dismember. People just play it because I can
it's
play
colourless.
it.
That's fair.
It's 1 colorless. Target creature gets -4/-4. It's got multi-kicker black. Gain 2 life for each time you kicked it. Spellskite is main deck. I feel like that stays in. The voices are probably not the best thing to have in his deck here.
The thing is though, the voices can
They chump twice,
and then
it
get a
can
bigger
produce
creature.
threats.
I think Kasali Pride Mage is a lot worse than Voice of Resurgence in this match.
But if he wants to bring removal in, he has to find space, and that's really what we need to do. Can we cut courses? The 4 toughness
I don't
is
think you can
relevant
cut
here.
Corsa
The
because
4
it also
toughness
gains you
works.
life. I think it's like Scavenging
actually
Ooze,
good, yeah.
Voice,
Ooze is less good.
and Pride Mage.
Voice is less good, and the 1-off Pride Mage can leave. Brings in a Maelstrom Pulse. The Ghost Quarters aren't a bad idea, but I feel like by the time you get to use them, Bryan's already generated the mana he needs.
Yeah. The other thing is, I don't know if he's going to side in something to deal with Grafdigger's Cage. Cage is a card that's going to be really problematic for him. So maybe siding out Kasali Pride Mage is a problem.
Yeah. Does also switch off the Ramming Up Excavator if Relic of Progenitus comes in. I don't think he'll be putting that in unless his plan is to go Ghost Quarter Excavator.
Yeah, I don't think Excavator's gonna happen. It's not the match for it. He's also not playing Knight, so you can't exactly tutor up Ghost Quarter. And players are about ready to start. Hopefully becomes a bit more of a fair game here. Bryan was very close to winning there. His opponent was also on a multi 5, can't be forgotten.
Yeah, pretty good.
I think though, had Bryan with his first Ancient Stirrings tutored up a threat instead of the Temple, because he had 5 mana already to cost everything in his deck.
Yeah.
He may have actually just won because he actually ran out of steam towards the end, kept top taking lands.
Justin was on 6 life.
He also
before
just
he went off.
didn't play Thought-Knot Seer forever. For like 3 turns, he just decided not to play Thought-Knot
he
Seer.
stirrings into the 1, and
No, he
the
had
other decision was to hold up Bolt or play.
No, so
Thought-Knot
I'm not talking
Seer.
about in that line. There was 2 turns where he literally passed the turn because he did not want to cast Thought-Knot Seer for no value.
Oh, fair. Instead of just playing it
So just
to have the 4/4
play
down
the 4/4
and hit him with
attack
it.
for 4.
Yeah.
Because Justin was in a pretty bad spot there.
And eating up the bodies on his board would have been good. At some point, he'd be forced to block with one of the Viscera Seers, which he did, but he got a second one.
A lot of decks that are not really expected to be here happen to be here today.
And the Pride Mage, I believe. That looks like a Pride Mage behind the voice.
Yeah, it is Pride Mage. His
he
opponent
seems
has
happy.
a pretty strong hand.
Bryan's got
Eldrazi Temple to
Temple.
start, and it's going to be turn 2 Matter Shaper, turn 3 Thought-Knot Seer, turn
KS.
4
Does he
Reality
have the Smasher?
He has.
His
I did see
Smasher
the
in
Smasher.
hand This is the nut curve. Aside from playing Noble Hierarch on the first turn, it's about as good as it gets for the RG Eldrazi
You could top
deck.
deck another Eldrazi Temple.
Oh, and then just go TKS into Smasher. Oh, that's fine. I don't mind. Oh, almost. Noble Hierarch, just a turn off there. But he has drawn it. Reshape.
Yeah, Matter Reshaper into Thought Not Seer into Reality Smasher.
It's a lot of pressure.
And we do see him have sided in Ramming Up Excavator. He
Yeah,
does
odd.
have a Ghost Quarter in hand.
Odd. I think that's something he thought of doing. I mean, it's not brilliant, but it does stuff. And this way he gets to keep his opponent off the fast Reality Smasher. Yeah, let's deal with that right
you're
now.
gonna Ghost Quarter immediately.
Sure.
Probably play a Voice of Resurgence here.
Pride Mage? Pride Mage.
Okay, sure, Pride Mage.
Pride Mage. It attacks for a little bit more. It attacks for 4, actually, which is more than the Voice of Resurgence would be attacking for. 4 damages is an amount. It
That's
attacks
fair.
into and kills and survives the Matter Reshaper. Trades with a Thought Not Seer.
I'm surprised Brian doesn't have basic wastes in his deck.
I think he's got Pain Land in hand.
And it's probably just going to be double Hierarch here. And he does not have a colorless source in hand. That's a bit of a problem. And I don't actually think he has basic wastes in his deck. We'll have a look at his deck list. He does not.
Got a Wolf Run, 4 Conclusion Forests, and I think Grove of the Burn Willows.
There's a lot of cards for him to get
Smash
a
for
colorless
5.
source.
Brian's 3/2s attacking for 5 this match. Next turn, Smasher. I mean, he still
needs to get a
on
colorless source.
schedule for the Smasher. Yeah, if he gets the colorless source here. No Thought Not Seer, no Smasher. That is, ooh, it is awkward.
If he top takes a colorless source, it's going to be problematic. 7/7 Smasher is no joke.
That's Reality Smasher in general. It's a silly card.
Attack for 4. Brian goes down to 16 and is more than likely going to go down to 15 at the end of turn.
Is it the voice?
He looks like he's going to be playing voice here.
Yeah. Justin doing a bit to look after his life total in his opponent's turn. Grind out the 15. And
If he does stop taking a colorless source, this is
gonna be
going to be painful
good.
for his opponent. He could even play the Thought Not Seer first just to have a look at his opponent's hand. He'll more than likely take Ramming Up Excavator. If he does do that.
Justin is holding a path.
Top deck's a Bloodbraid Elf.
That's good.
It's not the worst top deck in the world.
Attack for 5, play the elf.
I think playing the land is wrong here. Because Bloodbraid could hit Ancient Statings, which could give you Temple.
Oh dear, attack for 6.
Attack for 6 with the Bloodbraid Elf.
How
Probably
long until that Ghost Quarter becomes a wasteland? Sorry, Strip Mine.
It's currently going to be a Strip Mine.
We got 2,
There's
we
no
got
more
1. Ghost Quarter is now a Strip Mine. Don't know if Justin's going to see that line, but that is going to be an incredible thing to do here. Brian is lucky to have 3 Noble Hierarchs on board, so he's got mana that's not coming from lands, but wowzers,
Also, another thing to note, Path to Exile
is
is
not
now
going to do
1
very
mana
much.
exile target creature.
Yeah. Does he crack for green here?
I'm not too sure what Justin's play is here. 'Cause he's not playing Excavator clearly since he played basic instead of trying to get
He's got
back
a fetch
first
land.
quarter. Well,
And he can use the
he could have cost Excavator and then
attacked with a big voice token.
Mhm.
Okay, sure. Attacks for 4.
Reveal
Bryan
stop card.
flips
It's
into
a Cavern of
Cavern
Souls, which comes into play, and now he has
on
colorless.
Eldrazi.
And unfortunately, Justin has not
Yeah, but he's
played
got.
Excavator, so he cannot
Oh,
play
yeah,
Ghost
he
Quarter
also
from
did
Yard.
play a land this
Yeah,
turn. Painful. No.
plays the bird by tapping a creature.
That was a pretty big voice of resurgence. do we crack that land just to get the voice of resurgence bigger? Yeah.
Yeah, he plays another creature.
Doesn't fetch his shock. So it's 11, 10, 9. Pretty sure Justin goes down to 9. Yeah.
The problem with going down to 9 is there's definitely going to be a smash hitting
7.
for 8.
8. Sorry, forgot about the extra hierarchy. It's big.
Alternatively, it could be Thought Not Seer first if Bryan draws another card, just so you can empty his opponent's hand out. Probably take out that Path to Exile.
Oh. Ooh, there's a lot of damage.
And he's just passing the turn. That's... Oh, okay, sure. He's going to cast Excavator.
Cool. Here's a big one. It's a 5/5 voice of resurgence.
So we're probably first going to see an Ancient Stirrings. See what that gets.
I really just want to kill my opponent, yeah.
The thing is, if Ancient Stirring gets Eldrazi Temple, there is enough mana to
cast all the
both.
things.
And I do think that is a Temple.
Second card is Temple. Right.
He's definitely going to go score to your colorless sources. You may as well cast both cards in your hand. It's going to be interesting what he takes. He is looking at that Thought Not Seer. The thing is, he has to realize his opponent's definitely going to go score to the colorless sources.
Just double checking on how many basics he's got left. Nope, yeah, he's thinking about it.
He's counting how much mana he has. Definitely take the Temple.
Grab this guy.
Play the Temple. Cast Thought Not Seer first. Tap for double colorless.
Yeah, he's got 9 mana.
Thought Not Seer. Knock knock, who's there? Not a Path to Exile.
Ah, the Path! No! I'm gonna take.
Whoa!
Takes the combo piece, yeah.
Instead of Path to Exile.
Oh no, because you can't play it. I mean, what's gonna happen, really?
You see, that's wrong.
Attack with the Smasher here.
It's the same amount of damage.
Yeah, and also that Voice of Resurgence token is huge.
It's the same. I think that's a misplay.
There's a 5/5 here.
If Bryan loses, it's going to come down to this turn where he did not take Path to Exile and did not attack with Myriad Smasher on its own.
I don't find taking the Path to Exile that wrong because it costs Justin both cards in his hand next turn to deal with the Smasher. But attacking with the Blood Drain Elf is incredibly loose.
That Smasher was attacking for 8 each turn. And now we can just Path to Exile the Thought Not Seer. Realize, oh, my opponent has no more basics. And then just go to town, effectively.
Path to TKS.
Draw a card. Like, Bryan was so far away from actually comboing that Melita literally did nothing.
Not searching. No.
Yeah, you still get to draw a card. Draws a land. Plays Kitchen Finks.
You just smash.
Attack for 4 first.
Yeah, I think Bryan's lost the grip on this game here.
Yeah, I think he just tilted in that last turn. His opponent's gonna go up to 11. I don't think he remembered Exalted that turn for some reason.
Relic doing nothing. So
It's
I
going
just
to
play it and
cycle
cycle it immediately.
into a card. He's not even going to cycle into a card.
Oh, it's trying to protect himself from the infinite life thing. Not
That's
that's
not
relevant.
gonna
He's
matter.
dying to beats at this stage.
Going down to 6.
Oh, Kitchen Fink's attacking for 5 there. You too.
I think that looks like a scavenging list. Yeah, it is.
It'll help. It'll definitely help. Brian's got 2 activations on it. But now that Ghost Quarter is going to chew him to pieces. Eat the Ghost Quarter!
No,
Oh,
the
the
thing
Rounded
is,
Up
the
Excavator's
Excavator's
gone
dead.
already. Sure. Sure. Okay, we're fine. We're fine.
Kill both of your opponent's creatures. Don't bother. He has 5 activations because of the Noble Hydrox.
Yeah, we'll eat both of those.
I'm surprised he's not attacking with a Hydrox each turn. They attack for 3. I think he's just forgotten Exalted exists at this point.
He's got a nice big scavenging ooze here. Going to 6 is big enough, actually. Justin's going to start attacking with that bird. I think just the evasion is what he wants here. Brian's life total relatively
Attack for
low.
2 with the bird, as you just said. Bryan could very well lose this game. He's put himself in a position where he was firmly ahead into a position where he's now trying to stabilize the board. That's
Not
a
good.
go-go.
1, 2, 3, 4. There's a
Fiend
Fiend
Hunter, a Tireless Tracker. I think you get Tireless Tracker and Fiend Hunter. And then
Yeah, just
play
like. Oh, that's gross.
I do not think Bryan has an out at this point.
Oh, that's gross. I'm gonna eat this guy. I would like to gain some life.
He'll gain 3 by eating his own creatures.
99, yeah.
Get a clue. I don't think he's supposed to be able to play that Wooded Foothills because he played the Windswept Heath this turn.
Snatching defeat from the jaws of victory. Oh my. Brian's not 100% dead just yet, but it is not looking great for him.
The problem here is
That tireless tracker is going to
Tracker's just going
on
on.
him.
So it's a bit too late to stop this now, but I do believe that Justin played 2 lands that turn. He didn't play the Windswept Heath the turn before. He wanted to bluff having 2 cards. So
Yeah, it's awkward.
he's getting basically an extra 2 lands that he's going to use to crack a clue with. So you shouldn't be able to crack the clue this turn.
Yeah, I don't see Azusa anywhere on the board, so this isn't not something that should have happened. Oh well, Brian's probably dead anyway.
Yeah, in the grand scheme of things, the turn it all went wrong was the turn he decided to not take path and not attack with only Reality Smasher. I think he forgot that Noble Hydrox has text other than 0-1 tap for band. There is a reason the card is $85.
Cursive Crewfix. There it is.
Yes, so
Flip it. There's an ooze.
may as well draw the ooze. No reason not to.
Justin's got a clue floating around somewhere.
He's got 3 clues floating around.
They're just off screen in the sunlight there. Just clock with a bird?
Turns out the one who was clueless in the end was Bryan.
Ha ha ha. Draws it, flips a high rock, pokes with a bird.
No, you can attack with that tracker now.
Oh yeah, it is big enough actually.
Because like killing the Thought Knots here gives him a card.
Let's
Whack.
see. Yeah.
Attack for 6, sorry.
It's big. That's 7.
That's 6. There's only
2,
one.
3,
Oh,
4,
there's
5,
2
6,
exalted
7.
triggers. 2 exalted triggers.
7 damage. We'll put Brian down to 2. He's doing a quick count.
If he goes to 2, you'll die to the birds.
Oh, the Hierarchs chump blockers now.
I think it's
Yeah, have your
blocks with that.
No.
1 exalted trigger down.
He's not using them anyway.
That's a good point. That relic has literally sat there and done nothing.
Okay, let's cantrip. Sure.
He's still not cantripping.
Oh, he's just eating.
Top
one
deck's
card
a
at
reality
time.
smasher. That probably isn't
That's
good
a bit
enough.
too late. It is a bit too late. I mean, he's got to play it now.
And then he attacks.
Crazy noodle monster. Does he turn it sideways? It's not a good blocker.
It will trade with a lot of cards.
I feel like Justin just takes the damage.
Justin
I
should be
wouldn't
dead,
bother.
quite frankly.
I wouldn't bother blocking here. I'd go down to 2 and then just force Bryan to keep blocking after that.
Block. Are you going to block? Or are you not going to block?
Good block with the Finks.
Blocking with the Finks nullifies 4 points.
It's either that or just take it. I mean, I. Bryan's got no other sources of life gain in his deck.
There is no point blocking with High Rock. That card has trample.
Block. Tap.
Tap, draw card.
Sure.
Okay, so you take. Let's see if they get the right amount.
Why is it in your hand?
So take 6.
I'm not really sure what happened there. He drew a High Rock and put it in the graveyard.
I don't understand.
Oh, he did something weird. I mean,
so Justin does take 6. Bryan does remember it as trample, and he did remember the exalted triggers this time. Still, turn too late. Justin has a path, and I don't think Bryan has a path to victory either.
oh, Bryan has blockers.
Attacks with the Triadus tracker again.
He's not doing it. Justin's got more than enough cards. No, yeah, how did that happen? Okay, he played the Exalted, sure. It's fine.
Attacks with Corsa of
This
Griffin.
is a strange bunch of things happening here. In for 4?
It's pretty big Corsa.
I
I think you can afford to take this hit. I don't think that's a block though. He's jumping. Why are you jumping? Your smash is never getting through the tracker now. Ever.
Scavenging Ooze.
That relic is still there. He fuses to cantrip.
What did he draw? He looks kind of excited about it.
The obligator?
It is an obligator. It is an obligator. He's gonna kick it.
He's definitely
Cost
kicking it.
trigger.
I'm not sure what he's taking.
Let's take it. Let's do this.
Take the
I'm gonna
Tylus.
grab your Tylus. Ow! Path to exile. Is it happening?
Back with
Go to town with the
everything.
big guys, yeah. So all the Eldrazi and the Tylus track should probably just turn sideways here. And then Justin loses 2 creatures, I think. No, it's red. It's not. Oh, it is colorless.
It's
Sure,
colourless.
he needs the colorless for that. But he could have just used the Eldrazi Temple colorless for that. Anyway,
Just attacking. Well, you see, that's not enough. That Kitchen Finks blocks the Reality Smasher, and then something chump blocks the Tireless Tracker.
I think he just needs to get in. I mean, he's not using that Exalted trigger. Just swing. He can use the High Rock to block the Tireless Tracker on the way back.
The Scavenging Ooze can't become bigger than. So the Scavenging Ooze can
It's not
become
getting any
bigger than
bigger.
Thought Not Seer.
No, there's a
High Rock and another card, isn't there? Yeah, there's 2 High
There's
Rocks.
a Relic of Progenitus on the table. The
Oh,
Scavenging
sure.
Ooze is not going to grow very much.
He has to discard a card. That path does not work. So
Oh! Oh!
Justin has just not read the card.
A little glimmer of hope for Bryan. He's just got a smile on his face there.
Quite frankly,
Oh my, that's not good.
That
I don't
does
think
not-
Justin was planning for that. He's still in a relatively safe position, but he lost a lot there.
that path could have taken out the Thought Knots here. Could have drawn him an extra card, but instead,
Poor decisions on camera.
he has to block Smasher or he will die.
Blocks it with the ooze.
Taking 3 is still lethal.
What a pickle. How much green does he have?
Not
3.
enough.
He's got 3 green. 1, 2, 3. Floats 3. Eat. He doesn't respond. He didn't pop the very strange. He's got a relic of
And his
Progenitor
opponent
Star.
didn't even. I don't think. So here's the thing. Justin paid for 3 mana, which means he put all 3 on the stack at the same time. Which means if Bryan pops his relic, Justin takes 3
and dies.
and dies.
Wow. Probably thinks they'll just punch themselves in the gut for while watching this later.
I hope they don't watch it.
Oh yeah, they might not come back alive. It's gonna. Both of these guys are throwing their hands up in the air like, what is this game even?
Quite frankly, both players have made mistakes in this game. And it is looking likely that Justin is going to. I don't understand what just happened.
Okay, I think what happened was Bryan asked if he exiles the graveyard in response to all of those ooze activations, because technically Justin didn't have priority after blockers were declared.
Yeah.
And that's what happened. Is Justin just took damage and died. So we're going to game 3, and this is going to have to be quite quick.
If this ends as a draw, I think that's a fair reflection of how this game goes. Because at the moment, I don't think either player can say they deserve to win this game.
I just did some interesting things there. At least there was something to watch. Is there much that changes on the play versus on the draw here?
I don't think either player is sideboarding. They
I
don't
don't think
have
they
the
have
time.
time. And that's the main issue here. Relic of Progenitors being that last little bit of thing that probably won Bryan the game there.
Unfortunately, he should never have been in a position where that is how he won the game.
Hey, it's magic when stuff things happen.
Mistakes were made.
Yeah. Justin happy with that 5, 6, 7 cards.
He has 4 lands and 3 cards.
And a path to excise one of them.
The Fiend is also another card.
Yeah, Fiendant is pretty good against Reality Smasher.
Yeah, it doesn't make you discard a card.
Especially if he Goku's into it.
Also with Vicitus here, you can just sack it with the trigger on the stack. It doesn't come back ever again. Bryan definitely mulling that hand. I can't see how he keeps it.
He's
Okay,
got 2
he
lands
actually-
in a relic. He's fine. This is Cavern plus
Oh,
Grove.
okay, I didn't realize there was a cavern.
And
And there's
also
a temple on top.
Just keep
Turn 1 a Hydrock.
And is that an Obligator or a Thought Knot
I
Seer?
believe it's a Thought Knot. No, it's a
No,
Reality
it's a
Smasher. It's a
Cage
Smasher.
and a Smasher. So we take that.
Justin goes up to 21 and then he's gonna go down to 20, so whatever. Stays in 20. I believe that is a Grove of the Burn Willows.
Yeah, it's a Grove. Okay.
And a lot of lands here.
Pretty irrelevant there.
He's probably gonna play Melita. Pass the turn. Bryan top text.
It's an ancient stirrings.
Did he bottom that Eldrazi temple?
No, he drew it. It's in his hand.
Oh yes, he was
already
on
in
the
his
door.
hand.
He was on the door. And there is
There's
a
a third
Thought-Knot
Nazi
Seer.
here. A little bit off schedule. I mean, he's got Smash on turn 3, which I'd go for.
Yeah, it attacks for 6 every single time. You may as well play Grafdigger's Cage here. I don't think you actually want to expose that to a potential Ghost Quarter. Ironically, Justin actually has a way to deal with the Smasher without having to discard a
Fiend
card.
Hunter, yeah.
But he can also just discard a card because he has lands. Mono lands in hand, basically.
Oh, wow. Okay, well, his combo is switched off for now.
So
The Kasali Pride Mages are still in his deck. Bryan drawing his curve out of order here. He's just going to start off with the Reality Smasher.
and then it's going to lead into
No,
Thought-Knot
he's
Seer
going
plus.
TKS.
Okay, sure.
Oh, no,
No, I think it's a Blood Bread.
Smasher.
It's definitely Smasher this time. Yeah.
Hey! I'm going to attack for 6. Sure, I'll take 6. No, he's got a path.
Part discard a land.
He's got to get rid of something. Sure.
This time he does discard the land, though. And
now you got it, yeah.
next turn, Bryan is possibly going to cost 2 spells. Possibly 3 if he costs Blood Red Elf. Attack for 2. The beats are happening slowly, but it is happening.
So what happened last game is the Eldrazi Obligator actually got through for 3 points of damage. Justin needed to block some other way. I'm not exactly certain, but if you look back at the video, you'll probably find that there was enough damage to kill Justin, and he realized he blocked incorrectly, but already activated the Scavenging Ooze, meaning it was too late to roll back. Bolt. I would have taken a bolt.
Yeah, attacks for 3. At the moment, Justin is on a higher life total, but Bryan is definitely winning this race.
What did he cascade into?
Yeah, Scavenging Ooze.
Sure.
I think actually Justin's on 18,
18.
because of the Exalted trigger. Taps for 2.
Fiend Hunter?
Fiend Hunter on Bloodbraid does stop it from cascading again, but that's about all. The problem with holding Fiend Hunter in hand is Thought-Knot Seer.
It's gonna happen. Ta-da!
Surprise!
Take the Fanta, yeah. Doot.
Attack. Actually, just attack.
I think he takes it. There's creatures in the yard. No, okay, he's avoiding that. The Reality Smash is in exile. Don't attack. Course of Crufix here to gain Justin a bit of life. Gain 1.
Gonna bolt my leader, and we're just dying.
No attacks. I wouldn't even swing in for 1 here. Oh, they're on turns, and it's the first turn.
This might end as a draw to both players' dismay.
Bryan's got a fair amount of damage on board. He also has a bolt. No, he's just used the bolt. So he's gonna try and find a Reality Smasher here, which he doesn't.
He finds Matter Reshaper.
He's got to just pump out the bodies and.
You
try
can't
and
multi-attack
swing.
though.
He has to. He's got to get through damage.
Okay, sure.
Multi-attacks does. Yeah, that Course of Crufix's butt is big. He's got what is in okay, there's a Melira in the graveyard, meaning okay, so the Bloodbraid Elf probably can't attack. Yeah, because of the Core Surf crew fix.
He's thinking of attacking just to push through 7 points of damage here.
Yeah, he's got 2 creatures in hand. I think he can safely suicide the Bloodbraid Elf. He's got to get through damage, like he really does.
Yeah, just attacking for 6. Only 1 creature in the yard at the moment. So Justin has to assume his opponent doesn't have Bolt here, because his opponent declined to attack with Bloodbraid Elf. Whoa, you are chump blocking with your bird? To give more fodder for the Scavenging Ooze?
Okay, so Ooze lives here. Ah, there we go. There's another, yeah. Not really sure what he was looking at in his own graveyard. Those bounce off each other, and the bird goes splat, and then he jams that one. Crack.
So Justin stays on 15 because Corsa gains him a life.
Going to turn 2 here.
Comes into play tap. If he doesn't like the top card, he can also just repeat the sack. If he cuts Coco to the top, he'll be pretty annoyed.
And again.
Definitely gonna crack again.
He may as well just put that Temple Garden into play. And then shuffle it. So I'll take it, yeah.
Justin's still on healthy life total of 15.
Yeah.
I don't think there's a way he wins this game. There's just a way where it's a draw. He's playing for the draw at this point. Bryan... That's unfortunate. And that's not in play. So he's not going to get that. Reveal the top card. It's attacker. You may as well play a land. You can only play 1 land at a turn.
Gains him life, you know. Eats the bird. And
now the Scavenging Ooze is a 4-4. That's why I did not like the block with the bird last turn. Bryan is on 14 because he gained 2 life.
Yeah, now all of his creatures, well, 2 of his creatures, I don't think he's attacking with anything else, punch through. But if Bryan just attacks with everything, yeah, that's there. Now he's swinging wide. The trumps don't matter because he's just trying to kill.
And also Justin. Each time a creature dies,
the Scavenging Ooze hits for a little bit more.
I do not think that's a block this turn.
Ow.
Okay. You will
7 damage.
Take 7. Go
and
to 8.
I think that puts it close to being enough, actually. Bryan should just play the second Smasher. Possibly just cycle that right now. Okay, wait, just in case there's a Kitchen Finks. I mean, ow.
So that Screws is a card.
He can draw it, but not activate it.
He can play a land.
He can't activate it.
He can play a land.
Yeah.
He can't
get a clue, draw it. He can't cast it.
He can't cast it because he decided to not play a land the last turn.
Sure.
Which is a problem for him.
But it wouldn't be doing much anyway.
At the moment, that Jack is probably trading for something. He needs to survive this turn because this is the last turn.
I don't think Bryan has enough damage. He could draw Bolt off the top, and that'll probably do the trick. Justin did go up a point of life there because
he's on 9.
Bolt off the top wins for Bryan.
Yeah, I think he's supposed to cycle his relic so he can draw a card.
It's not too relevant. The amount of mana he's got.
Yeah, but the thing is, there's no point. He just wants to see as many cards as possible.
Oh, is that a Dismember? He drew the Dismember. Dismember's huge here. Dismember is game winning here. I think Bryan knows it. Dismember 4 toughness.
On the last turn of turns, Bryan ends up winning the game. I believe.
No life total change. Searches for...
And this comes down to Justin not playing his land. If your opponent knows
you
would have
had an extra blocker.
Not only an extra blocker, you would have had an extra point of life.
You use the 2 mana to play the ooze and have no
No,
mana
but
left.
you would have no mana left, but you would have an extra point of life because you would have gained an extra life for playing a land.
I see.
So you would have been on 10, have 2 blockers.
Brian happily taking 4 damage there. And I think that's lethal.
It's exactly 10.
I think that's lethal.
So it came down to Justin not playing a land.
He didn't attack with a noble hierarchy, which I think is wrong. Because
But no hierarchy has no power.
the message you send is that I'm... Yeah!
Brian even knocks the camera. That's how happy he was.
So close. Are they still aligned? No, we gotta have that
We have to get
spun
that
in a
fixed.
bit. But yeah. Cool.
I don't think either player should be happy about that.
Narrowly stealing that one, Brian. Giving the camera a bit of a fist bump there. So
Letting
that
us
puts
know
Brian up.
to 2 wins.
Yeah, and Justin going down to 1-1. Yeah, we'll see you for round 3.